South Florida will be well represented during Bellator 250 on Thursday, October 29th, live on CBS Sports Network. And part of that well representation is American Top Team's Sabah Homasi, one of the coolest nicknames in MMA, pro wrestling, or any combat sports, the Sleek Sheik. And he's going against welterweight Bobby Voelker. Sabah, thank you so much. Tell us about this fight coming up, Bellator 250, CBS Sports Network. What's going on?
Not a whole lot, man. Just, putting in the work. So, going there and walked out with my hand raised.
Hey, Sabah, where did you train for this fight, and who trained you for this one?
My gym, American Top Team. That's who I always train with. And same training partners. Dustin Poirier came down to help me finish camp up, and just everyone else who's there.
Who are you bringing for this fight?
I'm bringing the squad, man. I'm bringing Mike Brown and Dustin Poirier, and obviously my manager Brian. So, and of course I have other teammates on the card as well. So it's always gonna, Mike Brown's always with me, and Dustin, we train together very well, and I'm pretty close with him, so he's coming with me now, which is I greatly appreciate all his help and his time coming out with me and whatnot.
Hey, what does this fight mean to you in terms of the present and, of course, the future?
Everything. It means everything to me, man. Every fight to me is a big fight, and obviously every fight with a W, it raises my stocks, and I'm just looking in there, and I want to get a finish out of this one. So I was looking for a finish on the last one, but it didn't go as planned. A lot of people didn't know I had an ear infection in both my ears the day before I flew out to Connecticut for the last one, so I had to take antibiotics for 6-7 days, and I think that had an effect on my performance. But I still got the job done. I dominated, and got my hand raised, so I'm just happy with that.
Did you train any differently for this fight coming up? And I'm not going to ask you your game plan, because why do that? You don't want to give away anything. But did you train differently? And what's it been like dealing with COVID and going through that whole process of training? It's been a while now, I know.
Yeah, fuck COVID. It's a stupid fucking goddamn bullshit that, the world just needs to go back to normal, because this is fucking ridiculous. But if you want to know my game plan is to punch this motherfucker in the face. That's the game plan.
Hey, man, if you want to tell us the game plan, that's fine. But I usually, and you do that very well, sir.
That's the game plan going into. It's funny. It's like that's the plan in every fight. I'm going in. I'm getting into a fist fight. I don't know what I'm gonna do in the moment. I'm trained to go, and once that bell rings and that cage door closes up, it's showtime. And who the fuck knows what I'm gonna do? I might do a cartwheel. I might do fucking crazy shit. Who knows?
Always keep them guessing, man. Always keep them guessing.
Yeah.
Hey, when did you join American Top Team, and how did you get there? What was that process like for you?
I joined American Top Team back in 2008. I was training up in Detroit at Cooper's Gym, and I just realized if I wanted to take it serious and I wanted to, legitimately take it as a career, I had to go train with one of the best gyms. And I was going through some shit, and I just packed my things up. I came back down to Florida and started training with American Top Team, and I've been with them ever since.
And you mentioned Mike Brown, who's just excellent, and you mentioned Dustin, of course, and what he's been able to do as a fighter. What is it like there with all the talent that's there, coaching, the fighters, and just being a part of all this?
Man, it's the best thing in the world. It's impossible to show up at American Top Team and not get better. It's impossible. If you want to get better, all you have to do is show up. That's all you have to do. So it's been great, and I appreciate everyone over there, all my coaches, all my teammates, Dan Lambert, just everybody. I'm just grateful.
Hey, you mentioned Dan Lambert, and I know he's huge into pro wrestling. And I'm wondering if the Sleek Sheik is into pro wrestling at all.
Oh my God, are you kidding? I would stay up for Monday Night Raw every Monday when me and my siblings were kids, and we would always have like wrestling matches. Like, of course, it's, you know, it was part of my life. I mean, I think a part of every kid's life, right? I mean, every kid was into it.
And what a great time, too. Were you a Rock fan, a Stone Cold fan, or DX fan, or other?
Man, Stone Cold Steve Austin, I love that dude. Him, Kane, The Undertaker, Ric Flair, of course. Fuck, damn.
Good times. Hey, Kane's a mayor now in Tennessee, by the way.
They changed the mayor?
He's a legit mayor. Glenn Jacobs, mayor of Knoxville, Tennessee. It's amazing. They're so talented. And you know what? You see some crossover, too, between MMA and pro wrestling. And I'm just curious, is that something you ever thought about in the future? Maybe even giving that a try?
Yeah, it could be. I mean, I don't, you know, I go where the wind blows over here. So I couldn't, if it's something I'm going to enjoy doing and make me money at the same time, of course, why not? You know, and that's always fun.
And King Mo and Dan Lambert have been on wrestling shows, Impact Wrestling, now Major League Wrestling. So there are some American Top Team ties with it as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, what makes South Florida this hotbed for MMA training?
What makes it?
There are so many great fighters down here, and hey, American Top Team, of course, top of the top, but there are other good gyms as well. It just seems like there are a lot of fighters that come to South Florida.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be the beautiful weather. I mean, you don't have any winters. You got beautiful beaches, beautiful women. I mean, so yeah, you got, you know, people coming down to South Florida all the time, moving here. I mean, how many people move here on a daily basis? Like thousands of people. So I guess that could be it. I mean, sunny South Florida. Who wouldn't want to live in a sunshine state?
And you mentioned the beaches, and what things do you like about South Florida, other than American Top Team training and fighting?
Everything. You'd probably get a better answer if you asked me what I don't like. There's not many things I don't like down here, man. The weather.
You don't like driving on I-95?
No, not in rush hour. That's for goddamn sure.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, everything is beautiful down here, man. I can't complain. I'm blessed, to be honest. It's great living down here. I got beautiful weather. I don't got to wake up early in the morning to defrost my fucking front windshield and scrape that. So it's great, you know.
Also, what do you like about Bellator?
What do I like about Bellator?
Yes.
Oh, shit. The way they treat their fighters, man, they treat us with respect, you know, they take care of everyone over there. You know, I feel every time I land on fight week, I'm just welcomed with open arms, and I feel the love, that's for sure. So, and it's not just from one specific employee, it's from everyone. Everyone's super nice, you know, and I feel like they actually care. So that's what I like about Bellator.
Hey, Sabah, did you learn anything? You spent some time in UFC, correct?
Yes.
Did you learn anything about yourself, about MMA, being part of that?
It was a great experience, you know. I had a shitty run over there, but it is what it is. The past is in the past, and I don't really look back. I kind of look forward. But it was a great learning experience. I got the taste of being with the UFC and whatnot, and you know, I actually said it to Mike Brown and a couple of guys. You know, I don't know what happened when I was like 30 years old, maybe 29, 30. I'm a late bloomer, you know, and it is what it is. But when I was about 30 or 29, 30 years old, something clicked in my fucking head, man, and woke me the fuck up, and I realized what I have to do, and I just started performing differently and walking into the cage with differently, and you know, I just feel like I'm a different person. So I think all my experiences in the past have made me who I am today. So I'm grateful for it, and I'm looking forward to the future, man. I'm not worried about getting older or any of that shit. I feel like my
Hey, man, you've been on a roll, too. 3-match win streak. You beat Curtis Millender at Bellator 243, I believe. And just what has that whole process been like? I know you don't want to look back and look in the past, but the last 3 fights, going into this fight, you're on a roll. You're talking about the experience, which a light went off, something happened and all. Just what do you think about this run? And obviously, the goals coming up for you.
Which one? You're talking about my last fight?
Your last fight, correct, and getting that 3rd win in a row.
Man, I knew I was just going to go in there, and I really wasn't concerned about what he was going to do because I need to focus on what I'm going to do. And as long as I go in there with that mindset and mentality, you know, I'm going to come out. I should come out every single time with my hand raised, there's no doubt. So, just, you know, obviously fighting is more mental than anything, in my opinion. So, if you go in there with a clear mind, sharp mind, and you're focused and determined on what you're going to do, the outcome will be great. And that's what happened. I went in there and I executed, and I was happy.
Bellator 250, Thursday, October 29th, live on CBS Sports Network. Hey, Sabah, a couple more questions, get you out of here. How did you get that cool nickname, the Sleek Sheik?
Oh, that's actually a funny story. I'm at my brother's house one night, and we're all drinking around a bonfire. Well, believe it or not, it gets a little... So the temperature drops to where you can actually have a bonfire and enjoy it, right? So we're at my brother's house. We're all just hanging around, having some beers around the bonfire, and next thing you know, my brother's friend starts calling me the Sleek Sheik. And I was like, oh, man, I kind of like it. He's like, well, that's what I'm going to call you from now on. You're the fucking Sleek Sheik. So it kind of stuck, and then everyone just started calling me the Sleek Sheik. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to change my name. And that's what I did.
If you ever go into pro wrestling, you have to use that name.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, also, I just was curious about growing up, and if you were athletic growing up, if you played sports, and was college in your plans at all?
Yeah, man. Actually, I played football since I was 4 years old. I couldn't get my pads until I was 5. They gave me my pads so I could play contact football. I played all the way throughout high school. My plan was... I kind of fucked up in high school a little bit. I had to go to summer school every year just to be eligible to play sport. And so that kind of fucked with me going to college. So I had to go to a community college, and then I was going to try walking onto a football team. But life threw a curveball and took me down a different path. I was in and out of jail for fighting, and the first time I saw like a commercial for MMA, I was a senior in high school, and it was, I believe, when Anderson Silva was fighting Rich Franklin. And I was like, holy shit, this is the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen. So, you know, I went to go watch the fight at Buffalo Wild Wings with some friends, and I fell in love. You know, I was like, this is the coolest shit ever. So right up the road from my dad's pizza place in Detroit, there was a gym called Cooper's Gym. And it was funny because I delivered a bunch of pizzas to they had a boxing match or like some fucking tournament or whatever. So I went to go deliver a bunch of pizzas to that thing, and I met the owner of the gym, and he's like, yeah, he's like, I was asking him questions, and come on by, yeah, we do MMA, we do boxing, Muay Thai, all this stuff. So I'm like, awesome. So I went, and I signed up, and it completely took over my life.
That is awesome. And man, so many things I could ask you, and I'll try to run through this quickly and all. So you're a big Detroit Lions fan? Are you a big Barry Sanders fan? Was there another favorite player of yours?
You know, I lived in Detroit for 4 or 5 years. I supported the Lions, but it's not like I was like a diehard Lions fan, you know. So I supported them. It was fun, obviously, because everyone up there, diehard Lions fans, you know, it's crazy. So, yeah, I mean, it was fun going to games, meeting up at friends' house for like barbecues or whatnot. You know, it was just fun getting together, watching games. So it wasn't really, like I said, I supported them, but I wasn't like a diehard fan for the Lions.
Is your dad's pizza place still there?
No, it's not. He actually, he's retired, man. He's definitely seen better days. He's battling cancer right now, so. I gotta go up and see him after this fight. She's not.
Yeah, man. All prayers to him. Prayers to him. Anyone. I mean, this breast cancer. It's all whatever cancer and all. So.
Cancer sucks.
Please. I've had family and friends go through it as well. So, man, I don't wish that on anybody. Please. I will ask you this though. Getting back. So, what is Sabah Homasi's go-to pizza?
Go-to pizza?
You have a favorite pizza?
Oh my God. Okay, well, it's really hard because I love pizza, so I have a few of them. So I'm just gonna give you a couple over here. I love Chicago style pizza.
That's the thick style. Yeah, the thick style, right?
Yes. And I also just like regular pizza. So I go to this one place called Stazio's. They have a great barbecue chicken pizza, which I love. And then there's another Italian spot that I go to that I just get just any vegetables and protein. So I get like chicken, pepperoni, mushrooms, peppers, onions, garlic. I just load it up, and I love pizza. I love carbs, I should say. And right now, I'm fucking losing my mind because I haven't had any. So.
No, man, I'm sorry I brought up the pizza.
Oh, it's okay. It's all right, man.
Hey, man, check out Pizza Carousel in Coral Springs. Small little place. If you don't mind going like a little small place, you can get it to go. They make excellent pizza. If you don't mind, it's not one of those chain places either. So just giving you a heads up there.
Hold on, I'm gonna make a note of it. What's it called?
Pizza Carousel in Coral Springs. Not too far from where American Top Team is.
Yep.
And it's some good stuff there. Anyway, all right, let's get you out of here. Hey, Halloween's right around the corner. You bringing the tricks or the treats to Bellator 250?
I'm fucking bringing both, baby.
Yes!
That's right.
Yeah, yes. And do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite Halloween candy? And don't mention candy corn. I have to cut it off.
Man, I don't really have much of a big sweet tooth, but if I do eat candy, I love Reese's, peanut butter cup, and Snickers.
Yes, that's the Sleek Sheik. Yes! Yeah. Going for win number 4 in a row. Go get him. Thursday, October 29th, Bellator 250. Thank you so much for the time. American Top Team, South Florida. All the best to you.
Thank you, man. Likewise.